we go, hit or miss. Oh! Welcome back to another YouTube video. On today's video, we got some important stuff to talk about. We gotta talk about the fruity candies, whatever they're called, the hit or miss candies, the chicken leggies candies, whatever kind of candies you want to call them, and the whole TikTok trend with these candies. Let's talk about everything. Let's talk about what happened, what's going on, how did this start, what are these candies, where do you get these candies, why are they so expensive right now? Let's talk about everything. Let's get everything out in the air and let's talk about it. So let's start from the beginning. What are they? Why did I eat these in the first place like that? Why did I bite them? Why did this trend start? What's going on here? I'm gonna tell you everything. What's going on? Where did I find these? Why did I make a video on them? I'm actually gonna show you a quick video from my TikTok right now to kind of show you where it all started, where this trend began, why it began, what made it start to turn into such a big thing where everyone on TikTok is eating these little candies, little big gushers, chicken leg pieces, hit or miss candies, whatever you want to call them. So let's watch the first video that was contributed to this series. So I'll put it right here, so we'll watch it together. It's a interesting video that basically I made to kind of prove my teeth were real. I was doing a little series on TikTok called Real, and basically I made like 20 videos where I'd bite random things and say my teeth were real, because I was getting a lot of comments that my teeth are fake, so I had fun with that and started making little videos where I would say my teeth were real. So, you know, let's watch the first one of that series to show you where all this madness started with this little fruit snacks candy, whatever you want to call it. So I'll play the first video for you here. Let me pull it up real fast. Watch it together. That was the first video I ever made with these candies. Before they were a thing, before anyone knew about them, they were candies I found on the dollar at the 99-cent store. I was in, like, the story starts off as, why was I even at the 99-cent store? I mean, because as you can see, this video was on the 4th of December. It was like the 4th, I think it was, I got these on the 3rd or the 4th. I got it either that day or the day before, but we were at the 99-cent store because we were at Walmart first to get some supplies for another video. Then we went to the 99-cent store to get some like Christmas stuff. And I was with my brother and Nikki, which is another one of our friends. And we were going through the aisles, and we walked down this one aisle, I saw the weird fruit candies, and I'm like, yo, I gotta snag these. They're weird. They look like weird fruit candies. I never expected to bite them and have them squirt out or whatever and create that kind of trend. I never knew what to expect with these. I was just like, these look strange. I kind of want them. They look weird. So I snagged one bag. I just got one bag, so I didn't really know. And there's these other little fruit cup thingies. So I got one bag. Also, my brother got one bag. We never knew what we were gonna do with them. I didn't know what we were gonna do with them, but it went from there. And then we brought them home, you know? So then they just kind of chilled back in our cabinet until I made this video, which I showed you, of me biting it with like one tooth and saying, real. Because it was a real series that I was doing to try to prove my teeth were real, but all in fun. It was a fun series, so. So then came the next part of this crazy story. It came the second video I made, because that video ended up doing really well, and I was like, whoa, why is this doing really well? And every comment I was getting was, what are these candies? What is it? Do more of these. What are these? So I'm like, okay, let's make another one. So I made another video, which is right here. And as you can see, I was actually really scared because that was the first time where they actually like popped out. I didn't know what to expect. I just wanted to bite the thing to prove my teeth were real. That's why I said real again. So I did the video to prove my teeth were real. And the jelly or whatever just flew out, and it kind of spooked me. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know what to expect with these candies because this is a whole new thing. So then that video did really well. Everyone's like, what are these weird candies? Make more of these weird videos or whatever. So I was like, alright, I'll keep doing it. So I kept making more videos in this reel series. And then this was the first video, which I'll show right here, of the first time where I bit the whole entire thing. And the reason I did that was because the first video I proved that this tooth was real, and I proved this tooth was real. So then I was like, let's make another video where I prove both teeth are real at the same time. So that's when I made this video where I bit the whole thing. Alright, so now let's watch that video. Let's watch the video. This is the video where the real biting started. As you can see, I didn't want to eat this stuff. I didn't know what it was, honestly, at the beginning. That's why I spit it out, because I was like, I don't know what this stuff is. It's really strange. I've never had this type of candy before, so I don't want to eat it. So I spit it out. That was the first time where like the hit or miss thing happened. So alright, so then the next part of the video series came where I actually ate. This was the first time where it actually shot out with both teeth. So this was like the miss, essentially, in my hit or miss series. So as you can see, I bit it, and it shot out, and I was like, what the heck? I was like, what the heck? And this was like the beginning of December, so then that video did really good. Everyone's like, what is this candy? What the heck? What are these? And then I decided to take a break from those videos, and then I posted one more, because there was one night I was like, I don't know what to post, and I thought of, oh yeah, that one video, everyone wants me to eat it. So let's try eating it. So I made this video that actually went extremely viral. It's my first extremely viral video with this trend. I'll play it right here. And I actually ran out of time in the video, so at the end of that video, I was supposed to say real, but I actually ran out of time because it was 15 seconds. So basically, a lot of people that didn't understand the context of this reel series, when they saw this video, they didn't know what I was supposed to say. So everyone just saw me eating this random thing, and they said, what is that? What is that? Keep doing more. So in turn, what happened is I kept doing more of the videos, and then I kept posting like a bunch of these, because everyone would comment, make more of these, make more, and people just loved it because it was like a new ASMR type thing with a candy exploding. So I was like a big gusher kind of deal. So I kept just making those videos, and then I'd go to the 99-cent store, I'd go get some more candy. They'd always have stock, like supply would always be, there'd be thousands of these candies in stock every time I'd go there. And then, so I kept posting these videos for a long time, for about almost a month, right? For the rest of 2019. And I added a new thing where I would say chicken leg beast after every one. And I'd keep doing that and keep making these videos. And then I went to Prescott, and they had no 99-cent stores, and I couldn't get the candies. And I had none left. And so I didn't make as many of those videos. I had some saved in my drafts, but I wasn't able to make as many. So then came the weird part. I started looking on my For You page, and all of a sudden I saw viral videos with other people eating these candies. And I thought that was strange. I was like, huh. And I was getting, like, a lot of people were adding me in like the comments of videos of other people that were buying these things. And I was like, what's going on? Why are other people buying these candies? And that's when things started to get crazy. Then I saw some other people doing it, and some people had viral videos just biting the candy like I did, and like doing the hit or miss challenge or whatever. And I was impressed. I'm like, what the heck? Why is everyone doing so good with this? This is like what I was doing, and I was very confused. So I tried to go to 99-cent store, but there were none in Prescott. So I was like, I guess I can't get any more candy. And then I went back home, and about like 5 days later, it was like after Christmas, it was day before New Year's, I went home. I went to a festival, music festival, and had fun. And then the next day, I would try to go back to the 99-cent store to go see if I could get some more candy, because I wanted to get some to make some more videos, because I guess it was trending so much at that point. And the craziest thing happened. I went to the 99-cent store, right? The same one I always go to up in Tempe, Arizona. I go there and I go inside and I hear two people talking in like the aisle that the candy's supposed to be. And they're like, I'm just trying to find this TikTok candy. Where's this TikTok candy? Where is it? And I'm thinking, I'm like, well, they probably don't know where it is. I know where it is because I've been getting it so much from here. So I go to the spot where it is, and it's all gone. It's gone from everywhere in this store, in this 99-cent store. And I'm like, I'm here thinking, I'm like, no, there's no way this candy is gone. They've had so much supply. It's a candy from the 99-cent store. It's like not a very popular candy at this point. So I'm all confused. I'm like, huh? I'm like, what's going on? So I'm like, maybe they just had like a recall on the product because it got out of hand. It had like a choking hazard or something. So I was like, huh, maybe another store has it. So I drive down the street to this other 99-cent store that was like around 15 minutes away from me. And I go there and I'm like, okay, the first one didn't have it because it's, you know, it's in Tempe, it's by a college. Obviously a lot of kids probably want to get the candy. It makes sense. So I'm like, but this store has got to have it. They gotta have the candy here. And I mean, there's no other place that's gonna have it except this other one. So I go there and I go in and I see like 6 people, 6 kids running around the store, looking in the spots that I always knew where the candy was, looking for the candy. And I'm like, no. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. I've been gone for like, you know, almost a week. Don't know that this candy is selling out everywhere. And the kids are like going through the aisles looking for it. And I'm like, well, I know where it is, you know. I've been here so many times. I know exactly where they keep this candy. I go there, it's gone. The candy's gone. There's no candy, none of this candy is anywhere. And I'm like, okay, then this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. I mean, there's no way this trend is that big. There's no way it's gone that far. So I then go to another 99-cent store that was even further down the road. And I go check that 99-cent store and I'm like, okay, they gotta have it. This one's far. This one, it was literally almost 30 minutes away from my house or my apartment. And I go to this one, I'm like, it was hard to find. They had a sign by a Target, but then it was like in another part of the parking lot, so it was really kind of hard to find. So I'm like, okay, this one's gotta have it. This one's gotta have the candy. This is the trend I was trying to do, and none of the places have the candy. So I go to this 99-cent store and I find it, and it's like on the back, and all of a sudden I go in and I go to the spot where I know the candy is, and I see 5 bags of the candy left. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like standing there like, what did I do? Like, what did I create here? Because remember, this candy was full on stock at every store. There was thousands of these bags not selling ever. No one was buying them. I was like the only one buying them. And all of a sudden I'm here weeks later, months later, at this store, and there's 5 bags left. So I bought them all because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna find these again. And I go back home and I make some more videos with the candy. And all of a sudden I see everyone's making videos with these candies. Everyone's making the videos. And I'm like, what the heck? So I come up with a new thing, because I was always eating it and saying chicken leg bees and doing that over and over. So I'm like, alright, let's do a new game. So I created this new game called Hit or Miss, because the candies, it's like you bite them and they either squirt out, or you know, you can eat them, they shoot and you can eat the jello or whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna create a new game, and that video went viral. So now everyone started playing this game, Hit or Miss, which just you bite the candy and it either squirts out or you get to eat it. So it was a really fun game that I created, but then it just started getting more hardcore. Like, things stepped up another notch, which kind of got even crazier. So after making this Hit or Miss game and the candy going even more viral, then the videos started getting even crazier. Everyone's doing the trend. Videos where people are talking where to get the candy, just where to get it, are going viral, hitting the For You page. Everyone's talking about how this candy is the candy to get you on the For You page. It's like, it was almost like the candy was a gold mine, where if you found this candy, you were guaranteed millions of views onto the For You page, no matter what. You just had to find the candy, because the candy was sold out everywhere. Not one store had it. Me and my brother, after this candy was going like viral, we had no supply left, we literally went to every single 99-cent store in Arizona that was obviously in a driving distance of like no more than 30 minutes. We went to everyone. We'd call them, we'd ask them, we went to everyone. None of them had it. And every store I'd go to, there'd be, you know, 5-10 people in there looking for this candy. The employees have gotten asked about it hundreds of times. They'd get annoyed if people asked about the candy. I mean, I've never seen something, and to like sit here and I'm standing there like, Jesus, all because 1 month ago I bit into this candy to try to prove my teeth were real. Now it's like this sensation, this trend. I mean, I never thought I'd be here ever starting a trend. Like, that was never a thought I ever had in my head. But here we are now, and this candy's like sold out. So I'm like, shoot, like this is not good. This is not good. None of the stores have the candy. I gotta keep making these videos. What do I do? What do I do? How do I get this candy? So then I go, and there's all these other people like reselling the candy online for like enormous prices, like $8. They're reselling this $1 candy for like $8 everywhere, because everywhere's backed up. Then these online resellers, they get backed up, so they start selling pre-orders for this candy. Like, the candy's so backordered, the main company didn't even have enough supply to fulfill the demand, and they're backordered for months. I mean, this thing got out of control crazy. I mean, I've never seen something so insane. And then things got even crazier. I mean, it keeps going. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, I'm running out of candy. There's no, I don't know what to do. Where do I get this? What do I do? Where do I get the candy? What do I do? So I find eBay. Obviously, eBay, the #1 place to resell stuff. I go on eBay, and guess what? I find one for $8 plus $5 shipping for this $1 candy that I've been getting for $1 at the dollar store for the past month. So I buy it. I'm like, well, I need this candy for my videos. You know, it's the thing I'm doing. I'm, you know, playing this game, hit or miss with the candies, doing it all the time. And I'm like, shoot, I don't know what to do. I just buy it off eBay. So I buy it for $8. And things get a little crazier. The trend starts even going crazier. Vlog Squad now tries it. Now everyone's doing it. Everyone on TikTok knows about this jelly candy trend. And all of a sudden, the prices start to increase because no one can get it. The candy's nowhere. Thousands of dollars for one candy. For one bag of these candies, going for thousands on eBay. I mean, absolutely insane. Like, this candy just freaking blew up out of nowhere. I mean, I've never seen something like this, and now it's thousands of dollars, $1,000. No one can get the candy. I'm getting thousands of emails asking me where to get this candy. Where do you get this candy? Where do you get the candy? I'm like, I have no idea. Like, I just got it from the 99-cent store. I have no idea. I bought one bag for $8 off eBay, but I have no idea where else to get this candy. Like, I don't know. Then I saw one video on TikTok, and it was like, if you want to find the candy, go to these hole-in-the-wall Mexican stores. And I'm like, huh, interesting. Hole-in-the-wall Mexican stores. So I'm like, do I have any of those around me? Like, what's here? Where do I find? What do I do? So I find one. I find a store. It's called Dulceria La Bonita or something like that. And they're like a wholesale supplier. So we drive up there, and we get to this store, and we're like, no one knows about this, you know. There's some guy on TikTok, the video had like 300 likes. The video was just shown like 3 hours ago. He said some random Mexican store. I was like, that's the only one I have. We go there. There's people at this store already looking for the candy, and we go there and we ask them, we're like, hey, can you put some on hold for us? Like, when are you getting your next shipment? They're like, we don't even know. We're getting like a Monday or Tuesday. It was supposed to come today, but it hasn't come, so we'll let you know. They put us on a call to hold, to tell us when they get the candy back, and the hold time was for they had like 10 other people on the wall also on hold for this candy, and they had like 20 calls for people that wanted to get this candy. I mean, it was mad. The whole thing is just insane. Like, I've never seen something so crazy. And to this day, this candy is still super sought out. I mean, it's the #1 best-selling candy in the world now, and you can't even get it in half the country. Half the world you can't even get it in. I mean, this stuff is so hard to find now. It's insane. But this all started from one video where I bit a piece of candy to prove my teeth were real. Now it's turned into this huge thing. I mean, it's crazy, and I sometimes I find it unreal. It's unreal to believe that it turned into something like that. And I mean, it's mad. That's pretty much the story of this jelly candy. Now, I mean, I've talked to you for a long time about the whole story, so you kind of understand where we're at now. And the jelly candy, and how this thing just blew up. And I mean, on top of that, my account blew up. I mean, I've never seen such fast growth on my, I mean, I'm so grateful, like, for everyone who supported me through this. I mean, the amount of love I've received from this trend, I mean, the amount of just heartwarming messages I've gotten of people who are just so inspired by this, and just, I mean, I've never seen such a thing, and it's just so amazing what this has come to. And it's just, I want to thank every single one of you, and I love all of you who have, you know, been here and supported me through this, even through the countless amounts of hate I've gotten through it. I mean, just all the support I've gotten. I love you all, everyone. You're all so amazing, and I'm just so amazed at how this all came out to be. I mean, it's just so insane. But enough with me talking about the story. I hope you enjoyed that story. Let's play the game that, you know, everyone's talking about, and talk about what the candies are. I mean, what are they? What are they called? Where do you get them? Let's continue. So, these candies are called Fruities. Let me focus that. They're called Fruities Snacks. It's by the company Din Don. It says Jelly Bites. It says juicy jelly delicacies. There's around 8 little fruit things. They look like this. This is your strawberry. This is your pineapple. This is your orange. Let me get a grape for ya, and a green apple. They got a green apple and then a grape. And basically, the game I created with these was, you go and you grab them, you say hit or miss, and then you bite it, and it's like the first spot, you can't like move it or go out or move it in, because so we're like, where you first bite it, you bite it down, and if it squirts out, it's a miss. If you get to eat it, it's a hit. So I'll show you. We played that game. So basically, it's like hit or miss. Ooh, and you see how it squirted out? That's what I would call a miss. So yeah, so I would keep playing that game, and it was just so much fun. I thought it was such a fun game, and everyone loved the game. But yeah, from that hit or miss game, the candy just took off even more, and now it's just the biggest candy on TikTok now. It's called TikTok candy, I guess. Where do you find it though? That's a great question. All right, now let's get into where do you find this candy? Where are you gonna get it? If you want it right now and you want to eat it, where do you get the candy? So as of now, the places that I got the candy were number 1, the 99-cent store. That's where I first got the candy before it sold out of every single one. That was the first place to never have stock again. I mean, they sell out in hours. People wait at the door the hour before the store opens and clears out all of it. I mean, it's that crazy. Number 2, the second place I've been able to find the candy at is Dulceria La Bonita. It's like a little Mexican wholesaler who sells like candy and other sorts of supplies. They were the second people to ever have it. Third, eBay, but eBay charges astronomical prices, so I probably wouldn't recommend that, but sometimes it's your only hope to get the candy. But other than that, Amazon, there used to be resellers on Amazon, but it's all sold out on Amazon. There's probably some other sites you can find it, but a lot of them are doing pre-orders now, which you can't even get the candy now. I am though, I'll tell you one thing. I'm giving away 4 bags of this candy. 4 bags. And basically, I mentioned it in my TikTok video. So all you have to do is make sure you're following me on TikTok. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube and you have the bell notifications on. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you like the video. And make sure you're following my Instagram. And you'll have a chance at winning a bag of candy. I'm giving away 4. I mean, this is the hardest the hardest candy to find right now. It's insane. That's why I'm giving back and I'm giving it away. I mean, I only have 1 bag left for myself, and I'm giving away these 4. I want 4 lucky winners to have a bag of candy so they can do this trend too, or just eat it and enjoy it if that's what you want to do. Whatever you want to do with it, it'll be yours. So 4 lucky winners. All you have to do is subscribe, turn on bell notifications, make sure you're following my Instagram, and make sure you're following my TikTok. And you'll be entered to win the candy. So with that being said, I think we covered everything. We covered the story of how this trend began, what it is, like why. We covered where to get the candy, and then we covered the giveaway, giving away the candy, and that's pretty much it. I mean, this has been insane, and I'm so happy to, you know, be here creating for all of you, and I hope that there can be a new trend, something else cool coming up in the future. But I love you all. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever time it may be for you, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you on the next YouTube video. JFam for life. Peace, everyone.